because he plays online. And it's like, that ain't playing. You know, playing is when you're out there and doing something that takes more than just your thumbs or your head, you know. And so, yeah, I think I'm very much in favor of being active, because a balance, as long as you've got a balance in life, then you're okay. But obesity is unfortunately very much on the rise. The statistics in the paper lately is, I think it's about, I can't remember the exact percentage, but in the UK it's following the USA quite quickly, and that is daunting, very worrying.
Carl, obviously obesity has never been an issue. So I'm guessing you do sport. You do a lot of sport.
I don't do sport. I circumvent that. I circumvent that with being on my feet for about 9 or 10 hours a day at my regular place of work.
And that's actually very good for you, isn't it?
It's tiring, but it's good for me.
But you should see him on stage as well. He gets his workout on stage.
Yeah, I do.
What do you play? What instrument?
I'm a vocalist.
Oh, okay.
So I'm the one running around being chaotic on stage.
Yeah. Do you have a certain... Can you give us a demonstration?
I can't without offending viewers.
Why would it be offensive? Are you?
It would be mostly
what genre
taking.
Are you?
I'm a punk metaller.
A punk what?
A punk metaller.
Metal rock.
So metal, hardcore rock.
Do you do? Is it called screamo?
Yes, I do.
You can do that too.
But doesn't it hurt?
Not if you're doing it right.
It uses a different part of your vocal cords. What does it use?
I could go on for hours and hours and hours
true
about
chords,
this.
Are they known as?
It's not your true chords, it's your false chord you're mostly using.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to bore you with details and drag this conversation on as long as
Can you give like just an idiot's guide to screamo?
An idiot's guide to screamo. It's using the bottom of your diaphragm, which is that it's pushing air up, and you're creating a small wall within your vocal cords, which you're pressing the air through. So it'd be, instead of having your vocal cords like that, where it's slapping together and going up and down like that, you're creating a little wall within your throat to pass it through, and then you're using the different parts of your throat to create the different sounds. So you've got the high, mids and lows that you can do.
So it's actually, you know, a proper, well thought out scheme of music.
It is.
It's not something random. People just thought, I'll just stand up and start screaming.
No, you can't just get on stage and holler and scream your lungs out. You have to put thought into it. You have to warm up. You have to practice it.
So technically, it's really brilliant then. I mean,
it is. It's great. I don't know why more people don't do it.
But I think, what do you think, Mike? People say it's just noise, don't they? Or is that people of my generation?
Mine too. Mine too. Yeah. No, I like all genres, and I do find that this is a new genre that I'm still Carl's teaching me.
You're learning to appreciate.
He's teaching you.
Yeah, well, not how to.
Oh, okay.
No, to appreciate it. Let's put it that way. He's teaching me to appreciate it. Yeah. I'm also from the old school, I said.
What sort of music is your fave then?
It's all depending on my mood and the company that I'm in. Because people look at my music collection, they say, you can't listen to that and that. It just doesn't make sense. I say, no, good music's good music, irrespective of what genre it is.
Are you fans of any punk music, or, you know, what do you follow at the moment, Carl?
I follow...
I mean, I think of punk as the 80s, but you don't mean that, do you, obviously?
I do. If we're going back to originating Sex Pistols, The Damned, but also the Americans, which are guys like Black Flag, Fungi, Minor Threat as well. You know, there's a huge category of music there which goes on both sides around the world. It's a worldwide music genre rather than just being secluded to the UK punk scene.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm also into my Indonesian metal, into my you look shocked, there is an Indonesian metal scene as well.
When you say that, I imagine like something traditional and drums.
You'd be surprised, because
you mean something a bit faster.
It's a bit faster, but they depending on where you go and the cultures that you find, you find that a lot of them use traditional instruments as well.
Okay.
With the Brazilian metal scene, for example, they use traditional Brazilian instruments.
Have you heard of pirate metal? I bet you have.
Yes, I have.
Is that really? Am I being really cutting edge now?
You are being so cutting edge.
Do you think there might be somebody telling me, giving me hints, the producer?
Quite possibly.
Or I've been reading up. So what is that then? What's pirate?
Pirate metal is exactly what it sounds like. It's metal that's based around the theme of pirates.
That sounds very niche.
It's very niche, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun seeing it live when they've got their pirate gear and they're singing about yo-ho-hos and...
Is it similar to Viking metal? Just
quite
random thought there?
It depends.
Okay.
There's contrast in Viking metal and pirate metal depending on the lyrical themes as well as how they go about presenting it, but, you know, it's kind of similar.
And also, I'm guessing it's quite sort of testosterone fueled. I can't imagine there many
You'd be surprised how many women there are at those shows.
Wow.
That a lot of them can outdrink a lot of the guys.
Yeah. Is it an Oxfordshire thing?
And there's not, from what I know, being a Viking metal or a pirate metal band. There's pirate themed bands.
Yeah.
But nothing really
Wow,
grounded.
I need to get out more.
You do. I'll take you to a couple of shows if you want.
Yeah, I'd love to. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note, it's time for another break now. When we come back, we'll be talking about mobile phones in schools, because economists from the London School of Economics have found that in schools that ban them, test scores improve by 6%. So should more schools, in that case, ban mobile phone use by their pupils? We want to hear your views too, so do get in touch with us by email at talk@that'soxford.com and via Twitter @that'soxfordtv. And you can find us on Facebook too, and we shall see you in a bit.